Hey folks, welcome back to the Tundra. Wait, we're not in the Tundra, where are we? Well, if you watched the last video, Liam said he had a dream of being a firefighter. Well, guess what? We're going to make that start to happen right about now. And there we have Liam, where Daddy got to start, a good old company Ford. That's right, Lumberport Fire Department. What do you say, Liam? Want to go see the trucks? Come on.
I think you gotta do the toes again.
Let's look away from the super secret code here. There we go.
Hey,
Hey.
look at this. Look at this one. Over here. Look at this one.
Yeah, what's that one?
I don't know. It does have red wheels.
Got red wheels? That's the rescue truck.
What about this one?
That's the fire engine. It's one of them.
What's this back here?
Well, let's see. Hold on. This right here?
Yeah.
That's where they fill their air bottles with so they can breathe when they're in the fire. So they can breathe in the smoke.
What's this one?
You know, that's the other one. It's the other fire engine.
Why have wheels?
Do you know the difference in a fire engine and a fire truck?
Don't put me in it.
Well, a fire engine is what they use to put out the fires with. It's got this big old tank in here that holds water. And over here too. A fire truck has ladders
Why
so
this
they can get
one
on top of
doesn't?
buildings to put out fires.
Why this one doesn't? Why does one have red wheels?
Well, they all have. Just the way the paint is. What do you say, you want to get in one? Oh, what you want to do?
What? This one.
These are auxiliary trucks. See, it has a bunch of different tools on it. That's what they use when they can't get enough people in the fire engines in the rescue truck. They put them in there.
This one.
That's another auxiliary truck. You know what their numbers are?
What?
Well, this is unit 45. And this one's unit 47. What do you think this one is? Huh?
911.
911. No, this is engine 42. This is a different one than Daddy used to be in. And this one's engine 41. Daddy was here when they first bought this truck. And this is Rescue 46. Want to get in one? This one? Let's see here. Oh, look at that. It's open. Come on up here. Gotta get up. Go ahead.
This one's a bigger one.
Yeah.
This rescue is big.
Go ahead, hop up there. Sit down.
What's back there?
Well, that's where the firefighters sit, and they put those tanks on so they can breathe. That's what they use in the back to fill them up with air, and then they put them in here so they can use them when they go into a fire. So they can breathe. What else you see?
What's this?
What's what? And it's all part of the radio stuff up there. So they can talk to the headquarters and other firefighters. And go look at the other ones. Yeah. Here.
This one.
Want to hop in the back here? Right here. Go on. Get on up there.
Why this one's not too high?
See, and the firefighters get up here, they sit down, and they put these packs on.
What? there?
It's so they can get in and out, just like over here.
Oh.
And they got them big flashlights there too. Helps them see in the smoke.
Look at binoculars.
Mm-hmm. What do you think? You still want to be a firefighter?
Where's the police cars?
Oh, there's no police cars here. This is the fire department. Come on.
This the other one.
You want to see what the firefighters wear? See the uniforms they wear? Look over here. That's the stuff they wear to go into a fire. Look back here.
Ray.
See here?
Let's go in this one. Now let's go in this one.
You want to go in this one?
Oh,
Careful.
why this is here?
So they can fill the trucks back up with water.
Oh, this one.
You were just in that one.
Oh. Okay. This one's high.
That's a little bit different, huh?
What is this? Where's the front? How to drive?
Right up front there.
No. I thought this was the front.
Nope, this is where the firefighters sit to get ready to go into a fire. You want to see the front? All right, here we go.
This one has a steering wheel.
Yep.
Watch, I turn the wheel.
Careful, don't touch. There you go. Look at that. Driving a fire truck, huh?
Why won't go?
Well, because it's not started.
Why that wheel won't turn?
Because the truck has to be on for it to turn. We're not going to turn it on. What do you want to see now?
The
little ones? Okay.
Let's start this one.
Hey, look at that.
Head. What? This one's too big. Hey, look, it turns the wheel.
Mm-hmm. You see the other one?
This is a big jump.
Big jump.
Hey, hey.
You know, this one's a Dodge like your fire truck at home.
Dodge.
Yep.
What does this mean?
Go ahead.
What does this mean? What do it mean?
Just means the door's open. Sit back for a second. Let's see something. Hang on. Let's set this guy right over here. Let's see. What can we see? Can we see Liam up there? All right. Come here. See the lights?
Why is it back here?
You see him?
Hey,
Come back here and look. You see the lights?
yeah.
Yeah. All right, folks. Well, there we have it. Liam's trip to the fire department. Did you have fun, Liam? Liam, did you have fun? Did you have fun?
Yeah.
You did? Well, say something.
How are we going to get bad guys?
You don't get bad guys at the fire department.
Why did...
At the fire department, they put out fires and save people. So what do you think? You still want to be a firefighter when you get big?
I would just want to be a police car.
You want to be a police car?
Yeah, I want
Come back here. We're not done yet. Come back here.
to...
So what do you think? You have fun? Alright, well. Alright folks, there you have it. Liam's trip to the fire department. The beginning of a dream, folks. Remember, if you have a dream and you always go for it, you can never go wrong. Have fun. Get some. Alright folks, here we are. Not quite in the Tundra, but there's the Tundra. Welcome to my hometown. This is where I come from. A little cornbread and whiskey kind of place, huh? Lumberport, West Virginia. Let's go see what we can see. So right off the bat, you can see Lumberport's got some history. For those of you that can't read, it says near Lumberport, near Blockhouse, built by Thomas Harver and others about 1775. Man, that's a long time, huh? This was the home of Colonel Benjamin Robinson, who was a soldier in the Revolution. He led a company at Brandywine in Germantown, which happens to be where we live at in Maryland just about, and also saw Indian service. Here we got this beautiful, beautiful sign saying welcome. What do you say? What do you say we go have a look around? There behind us we got the power plant, making power, making things work. Let's not forget the folks in the coal mines, folks. Alright, let's go have a look around. Alright folks, so now we're back in the Tundra. Let's take a little drive, see what we can see. Set this right up here. There we go, now we're cooking. Got some beautiful mountains up there, look at that, beautiful. I tell you, you never realize how much you miss a place until you ain't been there in a long time. Let's go have a look around. Driving down the hill. Up top there you can see the old Lumberport High School, which later became Lumberport Middle School, which is where I went to school at. And now, unfortunately, it's an airsoft range. I don't even know if it's working yet. Make this turn. Up the hill to Grandma's house we go. Quite literally to Grandma's house, where I grew up. Unfortunately, no longer our house anymore, but the house is still there, memories are still there. So, coming around the turn. Here we are, folks. Right here. Alright, so let me explain to you what just happened here. For a brief second, I forgot that I no longer have any claims to that house. So I pull in the driveway, and there's people there that I don't know. And of course, they don't know me, so we get out of there pretty quick. I don't know, they seem pretty nice. Maybe I could have asked them if I could look around. Oh well, anyhow, let's carry on. So, here's another picture of the old Lumberport High School / Middle School, now airsoft, paintball, whatever you want to call it. Heading back down the road. Just a minute, bub. Let's take a drive over on the other hill and look at where we really got our starts. In my great-grandmother's house. What do you say? Alright, let's do this. Heading up Jones's Run here. Here we go. Get the dog tags out of the way. Alright. And we'll make a turn right here. Ooh, police station sign. That's new. Huh. Looks like we got a new police car, huh? Yeah. Yeah, let's make a pit stop. What do you say? Holy smokes, Lumberport's got a charger. Huh, how about that? Yeah. Want to see it? You see it? Yeah, see it? Yeah, we'll come back in a minute. We'll go. Alright, let's carry on. So, here we go. We'll get something to eat in a minute. Come on over here. Oh my goodness. Oh my, I can't believe that. What happened? Wow. I don't know what happened there, but that is nothing like what it used to be. That right there, folks, is my great-grandmother's house. And I tell you, I don't think anyone lives there now, but Lord have mercy. Wow. Ooh. That's a little touching right there, because well, that house never looked like that. The house was amazing. My grandmother lived there, and then my great uncle lived there and took over the house. Oh, that house was always amazing. Ooh-wee. Well, yeah. So that's that. Let's take another little drive over here. Turn this back around. All right. There we go. Wanna go back to the police department? No? Well, Liam wants to get something to eat. So let's give you a little view over here to the mountain. Another little view over there. We're gonna go. Let's go this way real quick. Take one more trip down Main Street here. There's the old house over there. Look at that place. That's something you just don't see every day, folks. It's like something out of a scary movie there, huh? You got the old fire department. It's a non-activities building. It's where I have my wedding reception at. And down here we got the Dairy Mart. Yep. Wait for it. Wait for it. We got the video store. Oh my goodness, is that even closed too? Oh my, wow. And then of course, Engine Company 4, folks. The best of the best Lumberport Fire Department. And the church. The Baptist church, that is. And continuing right along. And we'll turn down here real quick. Show you one of my favorite little places to go to. Coming on down here. Take a trip down Memory Lane. I'm pretty sure this road's actually called Memory Lane. I'm just making that up, I don't know. Sure is memory lane for me. Making a trip. Oh, bumpy, bumpy, bump. Country roads. Take me home to the place. I guess I don't belong. I don't know. Anyways, here we go. Well, this place has changed too. We got the park. Town of Lumberport Park. Look at this. Well, this has changed. Look at this little bridge, this little single little bridge here. There's a little story about that. I was in the fire department. I had a call one night, we had a flood. This little creek flooded. Car came down off this turn right here. Came flying down through here. Saw the water, thought, oh, I can make it through. I'm a badass, right? Yep, didn't make it. Got stuck, flipped the car. Kids got out and ran, took off because they weren't supposed to be in the car. Yep, that was a fun one. Hey, Liam, look at it, it's a train. See it?
Yeah.
Look at that train. We got the train. Right on the other side of that train we have the archery club. Yeah, cool, huh? Well, continuing on up the hill here. Right on around. Whew, I haven't been up here in, goodness, ever. I think the last time I was on this hill, I had a medical call up here. This house right here on the right. That was the last time I was up here. Ha! G4S. That's funny. I used to work for G4S. the heck are they doing up here? Who knows? Some old back roads. Oh, small town USA. Gotta love it. And back up around. Down the hill. And over here to the right, I'm not going to mention his name, but he'll notice it when he sees it. One of my mentor's house. Him and his wife, very good people. His brother as well, twin brother actually. Again, won't mention their names, but they know who they are. And if you know this area, you know exactly who they are. And now we're back. Alright folks, well there you have it. That's where I come from, my hometown. One more shot of the mountains. Beautiful, huh? Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And come back through town again. Back through Main Street. Got the churches, got the fire department, got the power plant in the back, got the Dairy Mart. Got the 25-mile-an-hour sign that no one obeys. Got the post office. And some other buildings that aren't really being used anymore. You know, at one point in time, folks, all these buildings had something going on. They were all businesses. They were all apartments. This guy right here can fix anything. Any little small motor, he can fix it. One more shot of the school. Alright folks, there we have it. That's where I come from. Lumberport, West by God, Virginia, baby. Get some. Hey folks, one more quick thing. It just wouldn't be the same if I didn't make this video, this part of the video. Coming up here we got Jewel City Church. I guess you could say I was raised in this church back when I first started down the hill at the dollar store. This is also where Maggie and I got married at. Right here. Right here. Liam, this is where me and your mom got married at.
We have pictures of Mom.
Yeah, we do. We have all them pictures.
No, a granny.
Yeah,
It's in the box.
sure do. I don't think anyone's here, or we'd stop in and say hi. It looks like. Oh, look at that. They've even added more parking since I've been here last. Look at that. This was all a big hill when I was here last time, folks. Man. Of course, you folks that live here that are watching this, you see this stuff every day, so it's nothing new to you. But, to me, this is truly a walk down memory lane. While we're recording, I'm going to keep this recording while we're on our way to good old McDonald's here. Go ahead and keep this recording and talk to you a little bit. This isn't exactly my hometown per se, because now we're in the Haywood area and Shinston area, but close enough to my hometown.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
We're gonna stop. In case you can't tell, Liam's hungry. Right down here, if you recall just a minute ago, I said Jewel City got its start in a building at the dollar store. Well, right here is the home of the original Jewel City Church.
I want to eat right
We will. And right up here, I'll call this a video. Right there you got the Masonic Lodge, and right over there is Masonic Cemetery. And we can zoom in close enough. Right up there. You see that black one right in the center? Right there. That's where my grandmother, my grandfather, and my mom are buried at, folks. And then right down here, in this bottom lot, is where my aunt's buried at. And I got some other family up there too.
Anyhow, here we are at McDonald's. Well, that's the video, folks. Once again, this is my hometown. It's where I come from. Have fun, stay safe, enjoy the weekend, and get some. You know, I said I was done, but as we're sitting there eating at McDonald's, and I'm thinking, there's still so much more to show. And as I'm sitting there eating, Maggie decides to remind me that this McDonald's right here, just happens to be the very spot that her and I actually, I guess legitimately, first actually met. And we got a couple seconds, I'll tell you the story. So right over here, again, like I said, that's the Masonic Cemetery where my family's buried at. My grandmother, my mom, and my papa's right up there. My Aunt Dina's right over there. And some of my great-grandparents are over there too. Right over here, we'll take a quick drive over there real quick. This is the high school I went to, Lincoln High School. With a bunch of great educators, such as the great Mr. John Mitchell, Mr. Bill Watson. Yep. And we got Mr. Frank Lopez, Theda Titchener, many others, many others. Some great educators in here, folks. Of course, you wouldn't tell by some of the people that are currently running around here, but anyhow. Ooh, that's a new one. Can't go that way. Oh, you know what? Rogan Radio mentioned the other night on episode 40, talking about the Sunset Ellis drive-ins. If you listen, it talked about a drive-in being back here at Lincoln High School. Well, let's just drive back here real quick. Just drive back here. Now, right back here is where it was. Right over here, we got the baseball and softball fields. Yeah, right over here, where that drive-in used to be. Right over here. You can see what's there now. A whole lot of nothing. And let's go up here and turn around. And go up here and turn around. Turn around, turn around. Love this Tundra, man. This Tundra's a beast. Ah, look at this. There we go. Alright. So, let's head back out here. Show you a little bit more. Like I said, the more I thought about this, the more I thought about, oh, there's so much more. So much more I gotta show you. And I know, all you folks that actually live here, yeah, quit showing this crap. Yeah, but you know what? When you leave here, I tell you, you never really realize how much you have here. How much you really have to see, and things that shaped who you are. You can't outlive that, folks. So let's continue on. Get a little view of Lincoln. Lincoln High School right there. There we go. And of course, coming up on the end of the cemetery. Right over here, folks, got the State Police Barracks, which from what I hear is actually going to be going away pretty soon. And right over here we got Skytahar Field. That's where the Lincoln Cougars play. Spent many days up there. Boy, here we go. Now coming up here on the right here, look at this. Look at this. That's the Levi Shin House. See a little sign there? Okay. So Levi Shin was the founder of Shinnston, West Virginia, hence Shinnston. And I got a little family tie to that. My grandmother, and on my grandmother's side, on my mom's side, well, we're actually descendants of Levi Shin. And so yeah, that's kind of neat. I never realized that until my cousin Jack Anderson Sandy, or just Jack Anderson, recently passed away, but he was a teacher and a historian, and he published a book. They actually sent me a copy of it, and it talks about our family history and our family ties to Shinston and just family history all over. A really good book. A lot of information. It really doesn't mean much to people that aren't family, but to me it means a lot just to see, where you came from, who you are, well, who your family is. Kind of neat. Not everyone can say they're related to people that actually founded a city, right? This little red building right here, this red barn-looking building, that used to be the Dairy Queen, or the Brazier. It's since then shut down. And right here, you're looking at right now, the Rails of Trails, big walking and biking path, runs all over. So now we're heading down into Shinston, and into the heart of Shinston here, down the downtown area. Right here you got a little tiny little car lot, but off to the left used to be my cousin's house. Since then she's moved and it's torn down. Got a little pizza shop there. Used to be a hot dog place, pretty good place. Over here to the left, let me give Gib a shout out right there. You got Gibby's. Gibson Bernard. Used to be a car wash. Now it's a little eatery. It's named in honor of himself and his late father. Both very great men, great family. Proud to know him. Over here, this little area back over behind me, I got some family that used to live back there, my great aunts. Go over here, we got Harmer's Funeral Home. Got the bank. There's a museum down here off to the left. I'll see if I can get a picture, get a shot over here. Got the Memorial Museum. Got some local bikers riding through the Fuegos. Just kidding. I don't know who they are. Just a bunch of people having fun. And they got the red light. 2 red lights in the whole city, and I gotta get stopped at them. Oh, jeez. For those of you in the DC metro area, where I now call home, this is our traffic. Oh, God, it's great. Those of you in the DC area, you know why I'm laughing. Or if you've ever been to DC, you know why I'm laughing. So down here you got the First Methodist Church. Up on the hill, got the old school. Of course, it's no longer an active school anymore. But right here, folks, this place right here, T&L Hot Dogs, Oldie's Diner. There's a couple of them around here. I tell you, folks, this is an arguable fact here. T&L Hot Dogs got some of the best hot dogs ever. I mean, just phenomenal hot dog chili sauce. Oh, it's great to die for. In fact, I was going to go there today, but today's all about Liam. Oh man, I'm already mixing my kids' names up. Liam wanted McDonald's, so guess what we got? We got McDonald's. I'm going to do a U-turn here. I'm going to show you, oh boy, show you the old school. Right there, got the old school. Not much to look at anymore, but the whole real point of me coming up here is look at this. Look at this view. Look at that view. Absolutely amazing. Right here in front of us, bub. That's the school. Look at this view. Absolutely amazing. Look at this. Right over there's the power plant, which means my old house is like right over there behind them. Look at that. Great view. Downtown Shinston right there. But I'm gonna take you to a better spot. Give you a better view. Come on, let's go. Here we go. Yo boy, here we go.
Why is school?
Well, just an old school. It's a really old building. Let's go back this way a little bit.
I think it's broke.
Go back this way. Turn up here, I think, maybe? I don't know. Shoot. Let's go see. We'll get some. yeah, I went the right way. Alright. Alright, here we go. Go this way. Got the old, another old school square right over there.
Where?
Fox's Pizza right there. See that? Done a lot of amateur and professional wrestling events over there. Kind of cool. Shout out to Kevin Ashcraft. I don't know if he's watching this or not, but probably not. But yeah, if he is, whatever. Okay, well, I must have went the wrong way. Oh boy. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Anyhow, I'm on. This is up on the hill. Shows you view of downtown. I'm already passing. I'm gonna keep on going. Yeah, we'll drive down this way. Go see the old Shinston 10 Fire Department. Shinston 10 house right here. You got Shinston Fire Department, Shinston Police Department right there. There we see. There we go. Shinston 10 right there.
How about going in there?
We can't go in there, Bubba.
Why?
Because?
Why we go in the other one?
Well, because that other one, that's where I used to be a firefighter at. I'm allowed to go in that one.
Why not have the one without?
Because I was never a firefighter here.
That's an old one?
Hmm? They're not really old. Look, got some police cars over there. See, right there, that black one. That's actually a nice looking car. Shoot, I just didn't get that car. Dang. Here I am at a freaking federal agency driving around in an old Chevy Impala. And they got a freaking Interceptor sitting over there, brand freaking new. Good night. Lumberport's got a stinking Charger. Shinston's got an Interceptor. What's up with this crap? Alright. Folks, where we're going to now is a road that I've talked to some other people about. It's called Saltwell Road. This road has caused many upset stomachs and headaches. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yep. Get on the road, kitty. Get on the road, kitty. Don't get hurt. So we're going to drive it safe, but a lot of people don't drive this road safe, and a lot of accidents up here. If you don't know how to drive some back roads, this can really bother you. Oh, I got a text from Mr. Chuck Rogan. Let's see what he says. We'll read it later. Just for the record, I wasn't about to read a text while I was driving. This Tundra will actually read my text messages to me. Isn't that crazy? I ain't gonna push it because, you know, anyone that knows Chuck, he might have said something kind of funny that might not be appropriate for all ages, if you know what I mean. So, we'll just to be on the safe side, we won't push that button. So here we go, driving Saltwell Road. Driving Saltwell Road. Driving Saltwell Road. Oh, this road is so fun to drive. I tell you, my cousin Roger Rexroad and his dad, Roger Sr., used to come down here all the time from Michigan. And little Roger, as we called him, would bring his, oh geez, Roger, help me out. What was that car? Your little Ford, what was that? Ford Contour. Man, he had this Ford Contour tricked out. I mean, tricked out. Amazing car. Love that little car. We drive this road, you bring it down here. Oh man, it was amazing. You'd think we were in some kind of crazy NASCAR, some kind of formula racing. Oh god, it was awesome. Loved it. Taking these turns, hitting all these apexes. That's right. Shout out to Fletzy Flutzy driving. I don't know, Roger, what are you driving now? You got that little, what's that car? Shoot. A little Pope-mobile car. What is that car? Shoot. A little Fiat, I believe. I'm sure he's got some kind of little tricks to that car that the average Fiat doesn't have. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Oh, fun. Yee-hoo. Having fun, Liam? Oh man, Liam is out like a light, son. Oh, I must have wore him out today. I know this is boring, no one wants to see this, but you just don't get these kind of roads back home. Well, I should say back in DC, which is, you know, my home now, but you just don't have this kind of stuff. I love riding this road. There's a quicker way. There's a much quicker way to get to where I'm going to. God, I love this road. So fun. This Tundra just, God, this Tundra tears this road up, man. Oh, I love it. Love it. For the record, I am going the speed limit, actually. I'm actually going under the speed limit. And to the best of my knowledge, I haven't crossed the center line once. Which is amazing for this road, because if you're a local on this road and you don't cross center line at least once or twice, you ain't driving this road right. But I got the little man in the back seat, so yeah, we're recording. So we're gonna do it right. There we are, almost to the end of Saltwell Road here, almost to 79, which is where we're gonna cut it off. Alright folks, we're just about at the end. So I'm going to cut this video off here. I might pick up one more segment, I don't know yet, we'll see. If not, have a good one, have fun, and get some. If not, I'll see you in a little bit, very little shortly. Alright folks, so here we are. Finish up this segment here on this video. Let's have a little serious time. So yeah, this video is about my hometown, where I come from. Just a little bit about myself and about this town. Lumberport, Shinston, Grafton area, you know, Clarksburg, Bridgeport, all that. But seriously though, there's been a lot of talk of people being oppressed, people being not able to be successful in life based on where they come from and what they come from. Folks, that's simply not true. If you're using that excuse, it's because you don't want to make something of yourself. It's because you don't want to get out, and you don't want to acknowledge and pursue and make your dreams a reality. Yes, this town it's a great place, wonderful place, but it's no secret that a lot of people have to leave this place to be successful. I personally, if I would have stayed here, I wouldn't have 3/4 of the stuff that I have today. Whether it's the house that I have, let me get that out of the way, the material stuff that I have, the vehicles that I have, just the all-around life that I have, I wouldn't have if I stayed here. I wouldn't have the career that I have. It's no telling what I'd be doing if I'd have stayed here. But, or even if I would have came back here after I left the military. But just because you leave here and go on and do something else with yourself, which many people have. Many of the people that get back here. Many of the people that I graduated high school with have left here and have gone on and become successful. Y'all know who you are. I don't need to call you out. It's just, and when you do leave, that doesn't mean you got to forget where you came from. Because a lot of people talk about, oh, I don't want to leave here because that's where my family is. My whole family's been here for generations. Was born and raised here, grew up here. Yeah, so didn't I. And so wasn't my family. But yeah, everyone's got to make their own path in life. You can't just follow everybody else. Sometimes it's nice to blaze your own path in life. Don't follow just because everyone else says, hey, we all lived here in this same house for years and generations. That doesn't mean you have to. The house I showed you guys earlier, my grandfather lived in had that house built. Well, I take that back. He didn't have the house built. He added on to the house. Made it what it is today. But, my grandparents had that house. My mom and my aunt lived in that house. I grew up in that house. My brother grew up in that house. My grandfather passed away in that house. My mother passed away in that house. Sure, I wish I still had it in the family. But when it comes down to it, all the house is some frame, some groundwork, and some board put together to create a shelter. The appearance in the actual house isn't what made it a home. It's the people inside it that made it a home. I darn sure know I wouldn't be who I am today without the guidance and the structure that my mother provided and my grandmother provided, my aunt, my dad, all of them. Everybody had their part in making me who I am today. And it's not because of where I came from, where I lived. It's who I was with. So don't feel that you got to stay in one place and continue to settle for mediocrity if that's all you can get in this one place. If you're finding that you can't chase your dreams, you can't pursue your dreams because of where you live, pack your stuff up and move on. Go to a place where you can. Take it, make your career, do what you got to do, thrive, and live. And then once you retire, don't want to work no more, don't need to work no more, come on back. It's no secret that it's hard to make a living here in this place. But, as you can see through these videos and pictures all over, you just gotta do some Google work. Here, I'll show you right now. Look at this. Look how amazingly beautiful this is. Look at this. Look at this. It's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Look at this. But, how does that help you make a living? It doesn't. But, this is a great place to retire at. So you know what? Go on, move on, do what you gotta do. Have your career. Make a life for yourself. And then when you don't go to work, retire, and come on back. Enjoy the rest of your life in this serenity here in good old small town USA, West by God, Virginia, folks. So, on my way now to head back to Rogan Radio, do a little bit of Tundra Talkin over there, have some good times with some great people. And like Chuck said earlier, his whole thing started with a dream too. Him and Todd had the idea and the dream of doing Rogan Radio. Took them a while. Like anything, nothing happens overnight. And they're doing what they are today. All over they're broadcasted all throughout the freaking world. China, Europe, all over the place. People are listening all over the place. Now granted, no one's doing this with Tundra Talkin. It's just local people that I know and friends that I know and people of Rogan Radio that listen to this a little bit. But again, with this isn't going to be overnight. And this may never take off. I don't know, but this isn't designed to take off. I never had any desire for the world to see these videos or see what I'm doing here. It's just for my personal gratification, I guess you could say. And if I can impact somebody along the way with these little motivational talks and motivational videos, then hey, by all means, awesome. But yeah, so nothing and no one is successful overnight, no matter what it is. If it's worth having, it's worth waiting for, it's worth doing, and it's worth doing right. So with that, I'm gonna let you go. Should be the last video for this segment video, whatever you want to call it. Make sure you're tuning in for Rogan Radio, see where they're going, see where we're going with Tundra Talkin. Enjoy yourselves, have fun, stay safe, and as always, get some. How you turn this daggone thing off? Oh, real quick, gotta say a big shout out, a big thank you for Chuck for letting me borrow this fine piece of equipment here, because when I do my videos, it's just on my iPhone, and darn it, Apple just isn't up to par when it comes to video stuff on their phone. You can't start and stop video. And so Chuck was amazingly awesome enough to let me borrow this camcorder here and do these videos. Went all over Lumberport, Chinston today, making the videos, doing these ones now, and yeah. So we'll get it edited, throw it up on the page, and see where it goes with it. Yep. Big thanks to Chuck, and yep. See y'all later. Get some.